This gasoline truck that I was assigned to was a very fancy job, much more fancy than I would need. It had a lot of chrome work on it. It was a big cab-over engine truck, brand new. And so the first thing I thought, I don't want all that chrome. It just sparkled. And I thought, that chrome will be a direct target for some Jap bomber. So anyway, I tried to take the chrome railing off the top of the truck. It had a catwalk around the top. But I didn't have enough of the proper tools to get it off. So I took paint and tried to paint over and camouflage this chrome so it wouldn't shine. Well, one day I'm driving down the road. This was a little time back in the battle. I think it was around the 21st of December. They came in with a large group of ships. I forget how many ships there were, but I would say something like 20 to 30 ships. They had a carrier with them, and they launched carrier planes against us, and dive bombers and Zeros. I was driving down the road with this new truck full of gasoline, and didn't know what was going on because of the sound of the engine. And one of these Zeros came in on my backside and came in flat and started machine gunning me. And I was told later by my buddies that saw it that the tracers were hitting the top of the tank and glancing off. He was too shallow. And the first awareness I had that I was under attack was one of the Marines that was in a ditch next to the road started firing up over the top of me. And I thought to myself, what the devil's he doing? And he's waving like this and firing at the Zero. And then I looked up and the Zero zipped out. Well, I quickly turned off the road, down over the ditch and into the brush, and left the truck running. I just dove and hit it on my hands and knees and just getting out of the way. And this Japanese Zero turned and came down and didn't know that I wasn't still in the cab and just riddled the whole cab, but didn't set the truck on fire. And the whole windshield is blown out and glass all over and bullet holes all through everything. Well, after the attack, I went back to the truck, and it was dead, of course. And I swept the glass off the seat and off the dashboard, and thought, well, I'll give it a try and see if it'll kick over. I turned the ignition, and bam, it started right up. So I drove back to the airfield with this riddled truck. And when I got to the airfield, I was madder than a hornet because my camouflage had worn off and this Zero had spotted me with a chrome railing. So I looked up on a pretty good sized sledgehammer. I was up on the side of the truck knocking this railing off with a sledgehammer, breaking the bolts. And someone said, "Sergeant, what the blankety blank are you doing?" And I didn't know who it was. And I said, "I'm taking this blankety blank railing off." And the truck is a wreck. And then I looked over and I recognized Major Devereux and in his Jeep. And he says, "Sergeant, place yourself under arrest." He says, "You're destroying government property." And he gave me a real reading down, and I'm standing there at attention. And he says, "Dismissed," and drove off, and I saluted. He scared me more than the Jap Zero did. Because, you know, when you get read off by a superior officer, it's really something. But anyway, I finally did knock the railing off, but it didn't do much good.